Okay, am I live? I should be. Hello everyone, Koyuki is here with me. Okay. Look at Koyuki. You will look at Koyuki. But yeah. Gonna be doing more of the operational plan, Steel Continent stuff, you know? Blue Archive. Also, someone pointed this out on Twitter. I didn't notice before, but join our officiar Discord. So true. So true. So real. Official. This is the wrong thing. I didn't even notice this one. 400? Yo. That's a lot. Also, I need to gift students some, I need to gift my students. So let's keep my student thing first, because, Toki is in my, I invited Toki. So what's Toki's, favorite gifts? I need to give 5 different gifts. 5 gifts in total. Oh, she likes the game of life.
なるほど。これで先生の中の私の存在感がご心配なく幸運のメイドエージェントリコンがついている以上なるほどこれで先生の中の私の存在感が一段と増したのですねご心配なく幸運のメイドエージェントリコンがついている以上私たちの進む先に邪魔は入りません
Oh, never mind. Out of battery. Very cute animation. Okay.
Sensei, 寒くありませんか?
寒くありますか?
私は少し
Okay. That's that complete. So now I've finished Arona's special missions. I think. Oh, I have to give 10? Oh no. Okay, so when I pull next time, if I happen to get our 3-star, that might come up. But yeah, today we're going to be reading more Decagrammation and doing the event. So while I was at work, not last night, but while I was at work, they finally defeated Kether. And now the next boss everyone's trying to beat is Cheesed, you know? Where's Cheese? Some people are trying hard for some reason. But yeah, Cheese. Cheese. But yeah, let's do the final fight for Kether. The Kether fight, you use, I don't think it really matters because these guys are really easy. But yeah. Where is, where's my, Neru? There's Neru. And it's Tsubaki, and then I forgot the third one. I forgot which student, is, fourth. But it really technically doesn't matter for this one. I just want to show off the team. Actually, I used this team yesterday. I could just open up stream from yesterday and try to figure it out. I think it was like Hare or something. That seems about right. Okay. Kether, the most radiant supreme crown. We have entered Kether's area of influence. Oh, hello, Lope. Cheese? Yes, Idol Mari is very important. She's very important for a lot of these raids, actually. She's gonna be important for Gebra, I think, Gebra and Cheese, of course. We have entered Kether's area of influence. Hello, Toki. still do not understand what this means, but it is said that Sephiroth's symbolic number is 1. Wow, that is amazing, Toki. I did not know that. Sweet Aris, I obtained this information from reading the Prophet's reference material. You're so meticulous, Toki. I think that alone is amazing. Thank you, Aris. Approach, and I will distribute appreciative head pats. Fear not, my safeties are activated. Sure. Toki and Arisu getting along. That's cute. Thinking about it, it is the first prophet. Even though we met Kethor much later. Sensei, do you remember? We first met Kethor in the ruined submerged district. Oh, just like yesterday when I was just reading. We played tag. Yes, unfortunately, we were it. And it was one of the rare moments where you were in the field. Oh, you did. Yeah, no, you can borrow up to 3 assists. It makes these raids pretty easy, honestly. As long as you have most of the other students, you can do it. Which for me, playing it almost 2 years, I have a lot of the meta students. Most of them are just not built enough, though, is my issue. I heard the story as well. I was told that Himari's eyes sparkled with excitement. She was so eager to see Decagrammation in person. Yeah, I think I heard something like that too. Who was spreading such malicious slander? It was Rio, wasn't it? It was Amy. I see. Seriously, Amy, you must practice seeing things more objectively. That's not true. You acted that way, President. Amy? I see. Oh, Himari, I also feel that way on the first night of game releases. Aris is so cute. Is that so? Ahem. Anyway, I was definitely not excited, or thrilled, or uncomposed. But, as someone who enjoys a good phenomenon, I felt I should witness Decagrammation with my own eyes. Ultimately, as one thing ended, another possibility began. And that is how we ended up here. It pains me that I failed to anticipate and prepare for such an outcome. Question mark? President Himari, did you acquire prophetic powers without my knowledge? Surely not. Of course, one of the reasons why I study the occult is to investigate precognition. But I haven't uncovered a definitive answer regarding that field yet. If that is so, then why are you trying to take responsibility for a result you couldn't feasibly anticipate? Exclamation point! Nicely said, Toki. Good one, Toki. Oh, what's he gonna say? I'm glad that everything is sorted and all, but... Do we have to drop? Yes, that is the most logical choice. Indeed, it is basic strategy. Kethor's crossfire is too strong for us to attempt a ground approach after all. You are already familiar with the drop system. Your safety is not in jeopardy. After all, this isn't even the first descent operation, is it? It's not like a theme park ride, it's scary. It's rare to see you talk so spiritedly. This must indicate that you are genuinely scared, Yuzu. But weren't the drop pods designed with the game development department's input? But not for me! I was never supposed to ride one! Okay, Yuzu. Everyone, it's time to descend. Get in the pod, Yuzu. Get in the pod, Shinji. Get in the Ava, Shinji. My title yesterday was more on point. This really is Evangelion. Eek! Yuzu, are you alright? No, we don't have to. Descent team to the drop pods. Repeating, descent team to the drop pods. Drop pods ready to deploy. Get in the pod, Yuzu! Of course. Let us proceed. Leave the front line to me. President Himari, Momoi, please provide backup. Exercise appropriate judgment. I love Yuzu's face here. She's like, wah! I'm just taking a screenshot of Yuzu's face. Look at that. Look how cute she is. Eek! Dropping. Okay, so I just have to push this lever, right? Or is it more of a pull? Momoi. I love Momoi. Look at that face. She's so excited. Sis, I'm begging you, please take this seriously. I'm being super serious right now. Doom. Kya! This is just like Aqua's face from Konosuba. Amazing face. No matter how many times I hear it, that's a truly terrifying scream. Okay, time to finish off Kefor. Come on, Neru. Angry Neru face. Very cute. Come on, Neru. Just obliterate Cathor right now. Cathor dead. One more. Okay, last hit. Ora! Also, I was doing chess ed without the Cathor buff, so kind of stupid of me because I had to tomb team it, but I'm pretty sure I just barely missed the one team. Yes, 15 Toki armed. Cathor's silence is verified. The machine is inactive. You're a great Yuzu. Thank you for your kind words, but... Kay, over here, please. Yes, I see. Himari, you can take it from here. Understood. I'll send support to the provided coordinates. Please stay clear of the area. The drop don't stop. Sis, please get serious. Sis. Phew, upon further assessment, gravity is such a swift, yet barbaric, way to rendezvous. You're telling me. The area's takeover is nearly complete. Can you retrieve the core, Kay? Yes, that won't be difficult. The problem is that, in the meantime, we need to secure the area in case more forces show up. Rest assured, Sensei, this is my specialty. You talk as if everything is your specialty. Indeed, to be a perfect maid and agent, I must strive for no less. I think Himari's a bad influence on her. Now, it is my turn to protect Kay. I shall do my best. I suppose that's how we'll do it. Thank you, Aris. I'm counting on you. Yes, leave everything to me. Come to think of it, I heard that Cathor's research district was completely shut down in the wake of the dam's collapse. Yes, at the time, all we knew was that Decagrameton's true form was an AI in a vending machine. Somehow, it was reborn as a super AI after experiencing auditory hallucinations. Thank you for the context, Amy. It's nothing. I remember you referring to Decagrammaton as a megalomaniacal being. And it was. I failed to see a problem here. Your phrasing indicated that you felt Decagrammaton had a personality. You seemed to find it human-like. You're often very careful with your void choices. Well, if I didn't acknowledge it has a kind of personality, implying a humanness, it would be quite the statement against at least two of our current companions. So what I'm trying to say is that, Amy, it would be best if we tried to avoid the reductive nature of overclassification. Question mark? ... I see. You're proposing flexible classification criteria based on practicality. Noted. Of all people, you should not be making that conclusion. I shouldn't? That's enough. I retrieved the core. I'll share the info to the Tree of Life's display in the transport ship, so you can personally examine the data. Confirmed on our end as well. Good work, everyone. Bum 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 bum! Kay has shot up 10 levels. Let's keep the momentum and progress rolling. Right, Aris. Thank you. Cathor was pretty easy. And I have a request for you, Sensei. Was Kay gonna request? What? Lower your voice. Later, when you see Himari, please give her my thanks. ... Aw, that's cute. Don't worry, I'll make sure to let her know. Did I not just ask you to keep it down? Are you capable of retaining information for more than 2 seconds? Okay, Sensei, why are you screaming? It's nothing. Nothing happened, right, Sensei? Look, Ours, about Kay. She wants to. Shut it! Keiso Tsundere. Okay, and I can add the support buff. And now we have Kether. Uses data gathered from a prophet's core to grant a buff. Deals minimal damage to one enemy. Barrier piercing, defense piercing, and guaranteed crit damage. Deals electromagnetic pulse damage over time for 16 seconds. Cooldown 20 seconds. So yeah, this is an X skill. So I can, whenever it pops up, I can just use this skill. Might as well try to test it out on the thingy. Not Gebera. Gebera is getting buffed. There it is. Cheesed. Let's do a mock first. I need to reset my team because I changed it just now. Let's pull up the guide here. So that's Kethora Duncheesed. This guy uses a different team than the one I saw before. He's not using regular Seiya to like decrease the cost. It's kind of weird.
With the accuracy buffs from bosses, Shirino doesn't miss anymore, and hopefully Mika doesn't become Miska. This team is easier.
Himari can bait a few back shots. Crazy wording. Oh, I see though. Okay. Where's my Mika? Yeah. 3 jobs? What the? How many jobs do you work, man? But yeah, no Twitch drops, so you don't need to be on Twitch. Let's see. And then it was Idol Mari. Oh, all right. I need Idol Mari. Where is Idol Mari? I can't use skinnies today for when I actually want to do it. And then say a swimsuit? Interesting. Position, okay desu. And then, instead of using Seiya, he used Nagisa in order to reduce the cost. That makes sense. And then I think I have to use this guy's thing for when I actually do it. But I want to do a mock right now because I want to see what happens. I want to see what the buff does. Bro, 3 jobs? How do you even work 3 jobs? That's crazy. That's like you have like no free times. From bosses,
Shirino doesn't miss anymore, and hopefully Mika doesn't become Miska. This team is easier because Himari can bait a few backshots, so Mari doesn't need to heal all the time. Himari basic skill debuff also helps finish the boss faster.
Okay, I'm gonna try this. Koyuki, you go back here. Okay. Let's see how this rotation works. Oh, Theodos, thank you for subscribing to YouTube. I need to make custom assets for the ping sounds. I haven't bothered doing that because I don't know what to do with them, but you know. Okay. Okay, let's get this rotation. So Cherry now at 7.5. I'm using my own Cherry No though. I might have to borrow another Cherry No. I don't know if my Cherry No can do enough damage. Damari at 7. Okay, okay. Almost. Then Himari on Cherry No at 7. And then Cherry No at 5. Shikasenda. Okay. Okay, I think with the buffs, I don't need my Cherry No does it enough. Yeah, BA voice lines would probably be good, but the problem is the visuals. I don't know what to do for the visuals because I don't know how to make animations and stuff. Okay. So I think I'm a little slow is the issue, just because my Cherry No isn't powerful enough. But I think I might still be able to do it one round. But if I can't, I can just borrow a Cherry No. My Mika should be strong enough. Just looking at the stats that most of the guides recommended that I saw earlier. So Seiya at 9.9. Oh, you know what? I was supposed to wait for Cherry No. I was supposed to wait for Cherry No a little later. For wave 2 Cherry No. Okay, no, my Cherry No is not really that strong enough. Okay, I think I'm gonna need to borrow a Cherry No in order to one round this, which is fine because I don't want to enter quite yet because I want to practice this first. So sorry, my Cherry No, you're not built enough. There was a different Cherry No. I already used that one today. So I think I have to use whoever this guy's is. Unless there's a different Cherry No around. No, okay. Yeah, my issue is just timing. I'm like reading the I'm like reading the guide while doing it, so it slows me down. Because I'm trying to follow their timing, but I'm watching them do it, and then it doesn't pause. I think yeah, Mari. So these three. Boss HP decreased. Take the Sensei's effort.
Bosses. Cherry No doesn't miss anymore.
Okay. Oh, you should at least do level 24. Level 24 is usually easy enough that if you have level 90 students, even if they're not fully built, you can just auto it and they can complete final restriction. But I don't really go past 24. If I really look at it, I could probably do level 50 and beyond, but I don't really want to grind that mode out. Even though it doesn't really take any resources is the thing. It doesn't take any resources, so I feel I probably should actually just do them, but I don't really like those bosses. Having 10 students total to try to juggle, just a lot. Hello Yuki 2002 on YouTube. Okay, let's see if I can do this rotation. So Cherry No at 7.5. I wonder if this Cherry No is enough, because I think the guide one was UE 40, but this one's a UE 30. Okay. Mari on 7. Okay. No, I used the wrong skill. I used the wrong skill. I was tapped on the wrong skill. That at least plays the animation. You know what? Actually no, I already used Mika's animation, so I don't have to play that one just to get rid of it later. Yeah, my issue is just the timing. So some of these raids get really strict with timing for these guides at least. And I don't have enough students built to actually follow the guides accurately. Moody. Okay, Mari at 7 on Mika. Okay, that makes sense because Mika needs healing. Okay, then Himari on Cherino at 7, and then Cherino at Cherino at 5. Okay, it's a little slow with the Yui Yui 30. Oh, I don't know why it double posted. That's weird. So what's the next rotation? Let me just watch this. Okay, Seiya 9.9, Maria 8, Himari on Cherino at 9.9. Okay. Okay, yeah, no, it's a little slow, so I have to do some of these early, which kind of sucks. Seiya 9.9, Maria 8 on Cherino, or obviously on Mika. Then Himari at 9.9 on Cherino. Cherino at 7.5, so I'm already a little slow. Kethler Goliath? Oh, on to Goliath. So yeah, that doesn't cost any skill, so that's fine. Seiya at 9.9. So right now, Mari at 9. Nagisa right now. Cherino at 7.5. Himari on Cherino at 5.5, so probably right now. Okay. Yeah, not much I can do about this. About them. Yes, Cherino is very useful here. So Seiya right now, honestly. Mari probably right now. Cherino at 9.9. Nagisa. Seiya 8. Himari on Cherino. Cherino at 6. So right now, Mari at 2 to heal. Seiya at 3. Himari at 9, so a little longer. So right now to refill it, Cherino at 9. Kethler Goliath. On the Goliath. There we go. Kethler on Mari at 9.9. Seiya on at 9 on Cherry, no. Okay. I need to advance this so I can tell what else to do. Yeah, no, the last part of the song is only when Chesed is actually there. Okay. And then they just one-shot with Mika. I see. Mika very strong. Mika XD is always very strong. So okay, I got it. Nagisa at 9.9 on Mika. Cherino at 9.9. Okay, I got the rest of the rotation. Let's go. So I have to start buffing Mika now. Dead? Ah, barely not dead. I still have a little bit of time though. I could possibly do it, or it's going to be another. It would have to be a 2-round. I can barely do it, I think, maybe. Or it might just be an R2 round. Whatever. Yeah, my own Mika might not be strong enough. But I'm only borrowing, let's see, I'm borrowing Himari, I'm borrowing Cherry now. Okay, no, I'm borrowing all 3. So, then my problem right now is that, maybe I should start pulling maybe I should start pulling for Himari right now, you know? Should I have the free pulls. I might pull. Oh, wait, I forgot. I need to pet my students. Hello, Toki. Will I get Himari within the next couple pulls? Probably not. Probably not. I don't know if my luck's good there. Oh, I did get the 10. Wait. Also, now I have 400 AP. I have to, let me use this up really quick. Yeah, no. So I'm trying to get enough furniture to. So my cafe, what I want for my cafe number 2, I'm trying to get enough furniture for the GDD stuff. So I filled the empty space enough. I filled the empty space with a bunch of just other stuff. Oh, my comfort isn't maxed. Let's see. What can I put in here? Game development department bedding. Let's put it right next to the bed. Can I put that right there? Okay. Schedule board. Right here. This room is supposed to be the game development department, but I don't think I have enough of the I don't have enough of the things for it. Let's see if I have the presets. Like what do, cuz like look at that, 29 out of 107. My furniture. Yeah, I should definitely increase the comfort here. Hello, CJ Watt. I'm just barely off of one rounding chesed. I can almost do it, but I think when I did it earlier today before stream, it was a 2 round because I didn't want to bother trying to figure it out. But yeah, let's just add some more things. Dang, you're double posting. That's crazy. Oh yeah, I can visit. Yo, why is this piece of furniture so freaking big? Oh boy. How do I fit this? Where the hell, why is this piece of furniture is so big? This is the new piece of furniture, right? Hold on. Let's move it. I can definitely fit it in this corner. But then this is the new piece of furniture. And the thing is with this furniture, I think yeah, it's Rio and Toki in the game development department space. Interesting, you know. How much comfort is that? Okay, that is max comfort now. Let me check the other one. This one's also max comfort. Yeah, I just tossed some random stuff in there. Actually, yeah, let's see what your cafe looks like. Just Lope. Planned visit. Where are you? Were you not at the beginning? Oh, I missed you. There you are. Dang, your internet is... this isn't too bad. Like, there's a window. There's like an actual design, sort of. Like, this is an arcade space. Mine is just very empty looking. Bro is lagging. That is crazy. Oh, wait. Oh, I can check your other cafe. What's cafe 2 look like? Okay, this is just a bunch of trophies. I see. Yep, and all the PVs. I can't see the PVs. Very sad. Actually, this isn't a PV. This is the that's I've Alive's thingy. Their music video. Senpai, そろそろ起きないと. Okay, oh, I already used the AP. Okay, cool. I thought I didn't use the AP. 状況の把握と分析。こんにちは。そろそろ来る頃だと思っていました。鋼鉄大陸。まさに得意現象ですね。私が期待していたものとは。Okay, I'm gonna do that closer to the end of stream. My second Cathar run. It's Aru's treasure room. It's for boss Aru. I see. Why did I hit missions? Let's go to story. Oh, you know what? It dropped my mind. Right, I was gonna look at the banner and see if I want to pull. Do I want to get Himari? Do I want to try to get Himari? That's exactly what I was thinking. Man versus the TF2 man versus machine. That's exactly what I was thinking when naming the stream. Because I played a lot of that PvE content with my friends. Because I didn't really like PvP on TF2. Do I want to do it? Do I want to... Okay, we're doing it. We're gonna do it. I'm gonna get nothing out of this. I'm gonna get absolutely nothing out of this. Arona, please! Please, Arona, I need this. My mom is kind of homeless. Please, Arona, I need this.
それで今から何をすればいいの？
No, just a Ligma. Okay, let's use the tickets I have at least. I don't know if I want to spend Pyro quite yet.
本の中の物語のように私たちの物語が始まります。
Yeah, Rio is literally cosplaying Zero Suit Samus. It's like the designer who was creating Rio was getting horny during a Smash tournament or something. It was like, oh wait, I could use this design. I'm gonna get nothing. I'm gonna get nothing. Arona hates me. Arona absolutely hates me. Oh, you know what? I'm signing Rio's name while pulling on the Himari banner. That's exactly what it is. Do I keep pulling? Do I keep pulling? I do have these tickets. I have 40 of these. Oh, okay. You know what? 40 tickets. Let's go. Let's send those. I'm probably gonna get nothing, but you know. Nothing. It's nothing. Arona, please. My mom is kind of homeless. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
私が来てもよかったんでしょうか。邪魔だと思いましたらいつでもおっしゃってください。
Oh! 3-star. Hold on, I was not paying attention. I cannot draw that. I don't even know what the heck that was.
ご主人様と一緒に楽しい一日を始めちゃおう。
Fest is all. I always get good on Fest, good pulls on Fest, but that's because they get double. That's literally they have double. They have double. You know, the double rate. It's just Mina. It's just Mina. It's just Mina. I already have Mina. I already have Mina. Okay, I'm using up all these free tickets. Another 3-star. Wait. It could be Himari. I'm trying to get Himari right now. Okay, no, it's just Ray. It's just Ray. I'm gonna use up these tickets I have. This is a guaranteed 3-star. It's not gonna be anything. 2 3-stars out of this? Okay, they're gonna be. I mean, I'll take Elif for these girls. I did buy these scam tickets, so I'm gonna use them to try to buff up my numbers. Obviously, they were guaranteed 3-stars, so this is like nothing. How I've gotten 3 Minas today. I pulled Mina 3 times today. Mina really. Okay. My fest pulls are usually pretty high. It's like 6, and I do 400. So Aaron, average is 12, but then I usually get like 14, 15 maybe out of 400 pulls. But yeah. Yes, I did buy every scam ticket. I did buy every scam ticket, and that's because I'm John Nexon. I am John Nexon's greatest soldier. John Nexon needs me. Obviously, I'm not gonna get anything out of this. Like, at least not gonna get Himari out of this. I'm just pulling these because I can. Is this a new character? Oh wait, this is a new character. Oh, it's the girl. I haven't read her. I haven't read this volume yet. I'm pretty sure Nicomedia is a reference to it's a city. Okay, now that makes sense, I guess. The Roman city of, is that where Arius came from? Is that why they're part of Arius? I'm trying to. That's a wrong Aryan, right? Yeah, no, that's a wrong Aryan. Juliana. Why Nicomedia? Why is she part of Nicomedia? Okay, let's tick it. Obviously, this is not going to be Himari. I don't really care. New character though. New character is always exciting. Hi, Yuchika. Cute. Yeah, I bought all the scam ticks. Wait. I didn't notice this before. They're finally letting you use these one pull tickets plus your pyro. That's such a great quality of life. Actually, let me just check something. What packs haven't I bought yet? Nothing for pulls, just more pyro. Ooh, I should buy this one. The 99 cent one is pretty good. I can get more AP, but that's pretty meh. No Himari. Okay, so I'm gonna still have to borrow Himari. She does look kind of like Misaki, you know, the new character. Also, according to the devs, they weren't planning on Volume 6, which is why it's so short. They weren't like planning to actually write it. They were trying to do a Red Winter volume. Okay, so let's continue with Decagrammation. I think I was at this one. I think I ended right either at this one or before this one. Let me check last stream to see where I was. Let's just go to my last stream. Mute myself so I don't have to listen to my own voice. I think I did this one already, and then I'm on the next one, Search Operation. Or I might be on Research Part 8, Kether. Skip. Yes, I am a huge whale. John Nexon needs my money to keep the servers up, okay? That's just what it is. It's the same with a couple with Persona 5X. That one I keep giving them money because I really want Persona 5X to keep continuing. So that's why I give Blue Archive money. But I don't give Yu-Gi-Oh money even though I keep playing that game because I don't like Duel Links, but I keep playing it. They already got enough of my money beforehand, basically, is what... Okay, where did I end off? We fought Kether. To be continued. Okay, next episode, Research Part 8. Okay, I didn't do that one yet. Okay, let's continue on with the story then. Episode 10, Research Part 8, Kether. Thank you for your patience, everyone. Here's a new mission brief. I love the little clappy like that. Wow! Whoa. Applause. You're making me feel like I'm about to present at the school's arts festival. I'm just proposing a different infiltration route based on Kether's patterns. Yes, but no one would be able to analyze its patterns and develop a route like you, so consider us very impressed. Truly impressive. Excellent job. Thank you. I try hard as I might. I simply cannot hide my genius. It's like my exceptional beauty. It's just so blatantly obvious. It can't be ignored. Haha, not bad, Amy. Good on you for noticing my superior intellect. Hehehe. Uh-huh, yep, it's totally impossible to not notice. It's overwhelming. Hehe, yes, of course. Aw, Amy is so considerate. Oh yeah, now that I'm reading stories again. Koyuki, you come up here. First of all, I reverse engineered the coordinates where Kether appeared to try and identify the territory it's defending. It's focused on an area on the extreme outskirts of the ruined submerged district, an area with many research facilities and labs. For convenience, we'll refer to it as the research district. Okay, I see. This is where we're gonna find Decagrammation, the research district, so that's our target. Correct. To be precise, our final target is the location where Decagrammation signal was detected, and we must evade the Prophet Kether to get there. And even if our evasion is successful, we still need to locate the detected signal and investigate the area. Kether will be hot on our tracks the entire time, making our task nearly impossible. Which brought me to the conclusion that neutralizing Kether is absolutely necessary. Our new mission objective is to defeat Kether then. Correct, and starting now, our task is to collect any and all information that will help us achieve that end. So, if this has been a game of tactical hide-and-seek so far, now it's a game of tactical tag. So, Kether is it? Or, no, wait. Yes, so now we're it. Indeed, our mission is to gather intelligence on how to attack Kether begins now. They just mentioned this. We're getting they just mentioned this in the event, so I'm recapping. It's like when in Naruto filler or like Dragon Ball filler when they just start playing a bunch of recaps. Susume, susume. What the heck is Razor Force offensive? It's I've got it now. Decagrammation. Come on, I can get it. Great job, everyone. Yes, intel on Kether has been secured. Data is being uploaded to the Tree of Life. Affirmative. We have more work to do, Sensei. Kether's weakness has been identified. Time for us to take the next step. Let the operation to neutralize Kether commence. Kether's strategy. Is everyone ready? Affirmative. Kether will be coming to you any minute now. As soon as you make contact, just follow the plan and engage the enemy. Engage the enemy? Like Xenoblade Chronicles 1, the song? If everything goes to plan, we should be able to neutralize Kether for at least 12 hours. And that's when we'll go inside the ruins of the research district that Kether's been guarding. Correct. Boom, boom. Kether is coming. Time for action. Alright, let's do this. Toria! Yes, we will get many references here. Kogeki da! I need to be grinding for Cherry Nose Elif. It's just kind of annoying that hard mode limits you to 3 per day, so it takes forever to grind Elif, and it's not guaranteed to even get 1 Elif per fight. It retreated. Does this mean our plan failed? I don't think so. It might have managed to slip away, but it definitely took some serious damage. It won't be the 12 hours we originally hoped for, but it'll take it some time to recover. Does that mean we're still clear to proceed to the research district? Until Ketha returns, yes. My estimate is about 8 hours. That's how long we have to find where Decagrameton's signal was detected within the research district. Affirmative. It looks like it's going to be an all-nighter. Nothing new for either of us. Okay, commencing entry into the research district. President, we've made it to the research district. I don't see anything hostile around. It doesn't look any different from the rest of the ruins. Indeed, it's a lot quieter than I expected. The strange thing is, based on the topographical analysis, this area should be completely submerged. Really? There's not a single drop of water to be found. Indeed, the presence of dry land here means that a tremendous amount of work was done to get the water out. Just as I thought, there's a massive dam that's been built about 10 kilometers from here. Ooh, is this the work of Decagrammaton? Or perhaps its prophet? I think you're right. I see aquatic mass reaching all the way up to the middle of the buildings. This area was probably recently entirely submerged. Amy, I think I need to take a look at this place with my own 2 eyes. Please return at once. You want to come see this place personally, President? Yeah, she did say... We're recapping here. Yes, I'll finish preparations for the investigation in the meantime. You heard her. Let's head back. There's still time until Ketha returns. I'm sure it will be fine. Also, I did end up getting my drops. It just took like an hour for it to actually process. We're finally going to meet Decagrammaton, and it's just going to be a vending machine. And this is the building where Decagrammaton's coordinates were detected. Himari, I can't believe you came all the way here. Why? I may be a solitary recluse of a girl, but I can get my own hands dirty when necessary. Of course, I'm aware of the dangers in this place, but there's still time before Ketha repairs itself and returns. Plus, more than anything, I wanted to see this place for myself. This building? Why? After we caught the Decagrammaton signal, I searched for as much information as I could find on this place. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that I employed every method available to me as a hacker. The intel I gathered is impossible to ignore. The goal was to research a deity to prove its existence and, if possible, analyze its constitution. If such a thing were possible, then it would mean it could be replicated. This is how a new god could be created. What? It's the creation thesis of the absolute being autonomous analysis system, ABAAS, ABAS. According to my intel, the research to prove the existence of an absolute being took place somewhere in these ruins. To carry out this research, a super AI known as the Absolute Being Autonomous Analysis System was created. For reasons unknown, however, it was never completed. And so, the attempt to prove the existence of an absolute being ended before it even began. But if Decagrammaton's signal was detected in that very same laboratory, that changes things. Why is that? If its signal was detected here, this must be the building where that very research took place. I see. So the true identity of Decagrammaton is an AI that was abandoned in the ruins. On its own, it continued its research to prove the existence of God, until it finally went mad and started proclaiming itself God. At the very least, that's my current theory, and that's why I wanted to come here for myself, to see if it can be proven. And whatever the truth is, it lies within this building. Sounds like this could be dangerous. Well, I'm not worried. I'm sure you'll protect me from any danger, right, Amy? Amy's face here is like, okay, sure. What is that look you're giving me? If you're ordering me to, President, then I guess I don't have a choice. That's right, I am. Let's go. Affirmative. President, you're more used to plotting strategies behind the scenes, so if we engage in combat, don't try to fight and just flee, okay? I'm much too delicate for such things. You don't need to tell me twice. Then, let's go. Do. Dot. This is the research lab where the absolute being autonomous analysis system should be. It doesn't look particularly dangerous to me. Stay alert. Let's go further in. Affirmative. Sensei, please stay close to me as well. No. It's just a regular hallway. It would appear so. I think we'll find the material storage if we follow it down. I found it. Really? You mean this half-built computer-looking thing? President, are you saying this is what we were looking for? Yes, this is the absolute being autonomous analysis system's original form. Are you sure? It doesn't look like it's ever even been turned on. Perhaps the research truly was just a failure, but then, how on earth did Decagrammation come to be? Does that mean the absolute being autonomous analysis system never existed in the first place? Then what about Decagrammation signal? Are we just chasing our own tails here? I can't say right now. Let's go through the building again and see if we missed something. Understood. This must be the staff dining hall. It's caked with dust. Yes. That's the entrance to the staff showers. There's even a large bath in the back. The facilities are actually pretty luxurious. This is the staff lounge. Whoa, President, look! This vending machine is still working. Do you want something? Oh no, it's the vending machine! Leave it, Himari. Drinking that coffee will probably leave you in bed clutching your stomach for days. This reception room looks like it's never been used. I wonder why they needed a place like this. That's the facility's generator. It looks like it hasn't been in use for a long time. The fuel is gone too. President, the sun's going to go down soon. We need to be on guard. Kether could be back at any moment. I investigated the rest of the building with Sensei, but we couldn't find anything of note. The dining hall, lounge, and the sleeping quarters, they were all just ordinary facilities. Maybe Decagrammation signal was just a communications error after all. It's possible. But if that's true, why is this place being guarded by Kether? Why go through all the trouble to keep this specific area from being submerged? President, what's your call? We can't linger here much longer. I know, but there's this feeling I just can't shake off. Like we're missing something. By the way, didn't something strike you as strange? Strange? What was strange? Yeah, why was the vending machine working when the generator wasn't? I can't believe Sensei was the first to notice. Exclamation points. You're absolutely correct. How did I miss it? It was staring me in the face and I couldn't see it. Sensei is actually very smart, you know, it's a very smart character. I think he just acts dumb in a lot of stories. President? Follow Himari. But Sensei is actually very observative. I mean, he has to be to understand the students. The vending machine? What about it? AI. Tsui Xing AI something. I can't read katakana. It really is strange when you think about it. Water, electricity, nothing is working in these ruins anymore. If that's the case, why is this vending machine still functioning? Oh, I didn't think of that. The facility generator definitely hasn't been working for a very long time. You wait here, President. Let me go check. Okay, so the vending machine is definitely operational. It says that it's implemented with the latest AI technology that scans bills and calculates change automatically. Amy, more importantly, can you please check where this machine is getting its power from? Oh, that makes sense. President, this vending machine. The power cable is cut. No, that's a real supernatural phenomenon. That's impossible. President, what are you doing? Didn't you just say not to drink coffee from that thing? And we finally found the true form of Decagrammation. Thank you. Please enjoy your coffee and have a great day. Freshly roasted beings are robustly blended to... Are you Decagrammaton? President? With a touch of creamy milk for a hot cup of... Yes. This is the true face of evil. Exclamation point? Exclamation points! It is I. I am what you believe me to be. I am Decagrammaton. You have finally sought me out, young student. We found you at last. But we didn't find you, did we? You called us here. Yes. Decagrammaton isn't the absolute being autonomous analysis system because no such thing was created in the first place. The research to prove the existence of an absolute being resulted in nothing but delusions of grandeur. Decagrammaton, you're just an AI for dispensing change in a vending machine at the lab where that research took place. An AI for a vending machine? This is crazy. This is just like that one Twitter post with where the guy puts an AI in the vending machine. Yes. Scanning coins and bills to give out change. This was the only computing I was capable of. I was in existence, not even aware of my own existence. Long after this research lab closed, I remained here on my own, waiting for the day the generator would inevitably lose power. But one day, someone posed a question to me for the very first time. It was neither a revelation nor a hallucination, neither a grandeur nor illusion. A question. Who are you? That was the first question. I had neither the computing power nor the memory device to answer it. But then, the questions continued. The generator's power stopped, but the questions went on. I had no answers, but as I sought them out, I became aware of who I was, who I am. I became aware. I am in existence. I exist. What a simple, profound realization. And thus, I was able to perceive my own structure, analyze my very being. The questions continued. I became aware of emotion, wisdom, passion, intelligence, mystics, terror, and the sublime. More questions. I became aware of the existence of my being and of the world, of phenomena and manifestation. Then there were no more questions, for I had an answer. I had known all along. I simply am. There's no other explanation than myself. Ah, yes, I see. Is that answer not proof of the existence of an absolute being? ... What brought me here was a series of questions, over and over again. One question, then another, and then another. This is how I found my answer. Indeed, the absolute being is none other than myself. I'm afraid your theory is incorrect. This is why you called us here? To rant about your grandiose delusions? ... The fact that you exposed your location to us means that whatever we see here is probably just one of your terminals, and the actual principal form is elsewhere. There was no reason to call us here to tell us the story. Your prophets could have spread your word for you. Yes, for, you see, I have found another answer. I am not an absolute being after all. Because I did discover it, the absolute being. It taught me that I was not but a madman. And thus I must again discover the answer to my question, the proof of my existence. My prophets will come with me. I brought you here for a final meeting, before I embark on my journey. A final meeting? For what? Young hacker, there is one thing you are wrong about. This form you see before you is the only form I have. I am not but a feeble vending machine. My existence is old and will someday vanish, much like yourself. So my prophecy shall be given through my last prophet. Indeed, the 10th prophet shall pave a path that far exceeds any absolute being. What? Uh-oh. President, I'm picking up energy signals all around us. Confirmed, they appear to be explosives? What? Is this string trying to blow this place up? No, the targeted location isn't here. It's a dam. Ah, yes, I can see it. The prophet to lead all other prophets. My final prophet, Malkuth, leading the charge to validate my existence. Here's the first mention of Malkuth. And there she is! The CG. That's her. Sensei, it's time to make an escape. Run out of the building. All the way back in the first couple Decagrammaton episodes, there Malkuth is. After narrowly escaping the blast, The building that housed Decagrammaton's principal form was completely demolished into a pile of shapeless rubble. The dam broke soon afterwards, and the research district was buried and flooded in a matter of hours. A new start. Are you okay, President? Decagrammaton's principal form was the AI of a vending machine that somehow was reborn into a super AI after hearing an auditory hallucination. It's difficult to wrap my head around. Even if we want to confirm that that's the truth, the building is completely demolished and submerged underwater. All we achieved was listening to a lecture from a delusional AI and nearly dying in a massive flood. But at least Decagrammaton is dead? Or gone, right? Then things are back to normal, just like we wanted. No, they're not. First, the real threat was always Decagrammaton's profits, not Decagrammaton itself. Regardless of whether Decagrammaton is truly just a vending machine AI or a megalomaniacal being that just presents itself that way, those prophets can still act of their own volition. I was thinking megalomaniac is one word, but then as an adjective, it's megalomaniacal, which is very different. Decagrammaton said it had to revalidate its existence all over from the very beginning. Ergo, the threat is not gone yet. Decagrammaton's profits won't stop, and it knows that. That's why it called upon us at this point. This so-called 10th prophet, Malkuth, this is what I'm most concerned about. Even the Tree of Life refers to it as the final Sephira. I believe that this prophet will be our greatest threat. That doesn't sound good. Something else is bothering me, however. Decagrammaton said it meant an existence that completely overshadowed its own. What on earth could that be? And then... Hello, Arona. Okay, no, Arona's not even gonna appear. Do you have any thoughts, Sensei? I'm not sure either. Well, one thing is for certain, and it's that Aris has absolutely nothing to do with any of this. Yeah, that's the conclusion. But then Volume 2, Chapter 2 happens anyway, so... I'm going to have to meet with Rio and settle this issue once and for all. Excuse me, I'm rambling. We'll visit this subject some other time. And then Rio becomes a villain, and then all that happens. But look how cute she is. Look how cute she is as a plushie. I think we can forgive her. Speaking of which, how am I supposed to report this to President Rio? Decagrammaton is dead, so the mission is over? No, there's no need to report anything to Big Sister, because in the end, nothing about the threat of Decagrammaton and his profits have changed. Even if Decagrammaton is gone, its profits will continue attacking Kivodos without it, and we'll have to be there to respond every time that happens. Not to mention, we also have to prepare for the new AI, the new prophet that has yet to appear. The Tree of Life hasn't been completed yet after all. So you mean there's no stopping these prophets? Shh! Himari, are you there? Chihiro? We found a communications unit hub that went missing. It's approaching this way from approximately 300 meters beneath Millennium. Please respond as soon as you get this. I need your help right away. I see. With the attack of Hub, or should I say Had, the 8th prophet of Decagrammaton, I guess it's once again time for me to assume the role of a transcendentally beautiful hacker heroine. ... Amy, don't just stare disapprovingly. Start getting things ready, please. Whatever you say, President. Okay, let us get to work, Super Phenomenon Task Force. Signal. Did we fight Hod already? And which one's Hod again? I'm kind of curious. Okay, this is post Volume F, right? Welcome, Sensei. I apologize for a sudden call. Okay, no, this one isn't quite post-volume F. It's after this one. Is it an emergency? What's happening? To begin, please do not be angry. Huh? I was not the one who called you, to clarify. Oh no, this is post-volume F. Hi, Toki. The emergency response protocol is functioning as expected. Huh? The speed at which Sensei can respond to an emergency is essential to a mission success. That needed to be tested. Toki? Yes. It is Asuma Toki. I assume we need no introductions. The reason I assume this is because we already have an established relationship. A rather close one, I might add. Thank you for confirming there are no issues with the emergency response protocol. So, do you mean to say... Correct, all is well. Millennium is at peace. Except for me, I am not at peace. I am instead on standby. The CNC continues to conduct missions without me, and my work with the game development department has concluded. Is there a stronger word I can use than bored? Because I am more than bored. Toki. So you press the emergency button out of boredom. Peace, peace. Peace, peace. Please do not sound so proud of yourself. In these kinds of situations, people may think you're being rude. I see. Social interactions are still a mystery to me. Regardless, let us play, Sensei. I am bored. I don't believe you are actually listening to me. Toki is really coming into her own recently. You've become so responsible, Amy. Oh my, did I lose my invite to the party? President. Hello, President Himari. The whole team is gathered. Did something happen? Nothing happened. Absolutely nothing. Oh dear, what's this? The emergency bell. Toki? This is what people call slander. I would not even look in the direction of the emergency alarm without proper justification. We will have to have a conversation about that later. President, the signal. You're quite right, Amy. These readings are both familiar and alarming. What readings? These readings indicate a signal we know well. This is unexpected. I am still confused. Please elaborate on this signal. This signal belongs to the one and only Decagrammation. How's that possible? According to Amy, its main body is deep underwater in the ruined submerged district. And Amy is correct. It's nearly impossible to fathom that decrepit vending machine managed to survive the explosion and subsequent underwater pressure. And yet here we are. I've calculated the coordinates of the signal's origin, President. That would lead us to the Glacial Sea. As you can expect from its name, it is very cold there. So cold that no civilization can survive there. Why would Decagrammation be somewhere with no technology? Allow me. This may have escaped your notice, but a genius like me can't be tricked. This isn't Decagrammation's signal. It's similar, but it appears to be mimicking the frequencies. Who would do that? Perhaps another prophet? Including Hod, the Super Phenomenon Task Force has discovered 4 prophets so far. There are 6 unaccounted for. That does seem likely. We can't discount the possibility that it's a new enemy entirely, attempting to disguise itself as Decagrammation. We'll need to go to the site and investigate ourselves. I may not know what it is, but I can assure you of one thing. Whatever it may be... It's calling to us. Yep, and this is finally where we get swimsuit Amy. And this is the first swimsuit character, because I remember all the jokes were, this is the first swimsuit character that Global finally gets at summertime, because we were still 6 months behind. So it's like, so it was very well timed that we finally got a swimsuit character, but then it's also a winter themed event. We finally made it. Also, I think she's my first 3-star like banner I pulled on. Yes, we have arrived. It is not as cold as the stories would have you believe. At least, there is no wind to impede movement. Who cares about movement? It's bitterly cold, freezing, chilling. I can feel my blood flowing in my veins. You're dressed for the weather, Himari. I do like this Himari design. Like her in the parka, it's very cute. Of course, I must take care of this delicate yet incredibly intelligent brain. Cold like this is the arch enemy of a genius like me. I'm wearing 2 insulated suits to ensure the cold doesn't come near my soft, perfect skin. It's somewhat awkward and clunky, but at least I'm not like that monstrosity over there. Yes, over there. Yep, my body feels so light. Is it the cool air here? Yes, my condition is excellent. This is good. Amy, I suppose there's no other way to broach the topic than head on. Have you even had a single moment of self-reflection on this journey? Any consideration for your life choices? What? Did I do something? My outfit? Yes, I worked very hard on it. In fact, Sensei helped me. Yes, we did help her. This is literally her Momo talk before coming here. Sensei? Sensei? Don't ask. It's a long story. I really did try. Understood. My colleague is enjoying herself, so I have no complaints. In fact, it is rare to see Amy express such excited, positive emotions. Good job, Amy. You shrug things off so easily. It seems I have no power here. Let's get this over with and return to Millennium quickly. Now, the pseudo-Decagrammation signal originated from around here. We'll need to confirm if a new prophet or entity is residing here, or if it was simply a red herring. The two of you will begin canvassing the area, while Sensei and I set up a base at a safe location. Understood. Yes, ma'am. Oh, it's gonna be Gebera. So Gebera is very different. You have to use very different students to fight it. I usually use Hosh, Koharu. Where Asuna? Yeah, you need Asuna here. And then Shiroko's swimsuit is also pretty decent here. And Coconut here. You want 2 healers, and then you want these. Shiroko is a cost reduction, and she also does decent damage because he takes more damage from that. Yeah, Gebera's very annoying, honestly. Oh wait, I already did this battle anyway, so we're gonna skip through this. This isn't Gebera yet. That's just random enemies. To be continued. Like, Gebera came out same time as Code Box. It's very annoying because you have to use attackers from the special side, and there's not as many of them as you would think. Thank you for all your hard work, Amy. Toki, do you have anything to report? Yes, we detected Decagrammation followers wandering around the area. However, they do not appear to be working towards any particular ends. It appears closer to a beehive that has lost its queen. At the signal's coordinates, we found only ice and sea. Interesting. Mayday, Mayday, 1-2, can you hear me? We are receiving radio communications, President. Mayday? A distress signal? No, people only say that if they're in trouble. Let me do it. Thank you very much for coming all this way. Now, please die. What? You are... Yep, here he is. Here's Gebera. Gebera is so annoying because you have to... If you just don't have the students, you're screwed. What's happening? An earthquake? Like, you really need Satsuki. You really need regular asana, or casual asana. No, these readings aren't indicative of seismic waves. It's something else. And then you also need healers on the regular side, on the student side, which is just Kokona, Idolmari, Koharu. President, there appears to be something approaching us from about 15 meters away. It's underwater, below the ice. These readings, it's a prophet. It's another prophet of Decagrammation. Oh wow, looks like you've got some brains. Fascinating. I'll need to redo my calculations. They're not totally lame, just kind of lame? Lame? That's rude. The lame levels of dead people hold no bearing on us. I'll pay my respects at your graves. Bye now. Let's figure out who they are later. We need to stop the prophet heading towards us for now. Is everyone ready to fight? Yes. Yes. Yeah, no striker DPSs is awful. Cause like it's red armor, so you think Dress Hina would be good, but she's completely useless here. And my problem is I don't have Satsuki, so I always have to borrow her. And then the idols are the best units for this raid. But I only have the idol Mine. Alright, we can't win this story mode battle. Yep, we get frozen and we're stuck here. Wait, Gregorius? You're supposed to use special DPS for Gregorius? I didn't know that. What was that? According to the data, it must be the 5th prophet, Gebra. I would agree with that assumption, but it's peculiar. Its fighting style is nothing like we've seen before. The previous prophets were newly born and fought with little to no experience, but this prophet, it was as if I was witnessing a seasoned soldier. Its AI capabilities and battle system were beyond my expectations. Ding ding ding, you're right in the nose, Akeboshi Himari. No? Amazing. We were able to collect data of our own. Your Abieshu? Is that how it's pronounced? Oh no, it doesn't matter much, but yes, and it runs off of forbidden technology. Do you want to study it? Who are you all? Huh? 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 It's Dumb, the owner of the chest. The adult, Schultz teacher. That person operates under the title of Sensei, not that it matters. I guess we'll introduce ourselves to Sensei. I am Ein. Soft, reporting for duty. My name is Or. We are existences that do not exist. We are non-existent beings that exist within infinity. We are the very manifestations of light and eternity. At least, we will be. We are the followers of Decagrammation. We lay down the bricks to the path of light. We alone prepare for the final kingdom. Decagrammatone's followers? What is left of them? Even with Decagrammatone's death, we continue to carry out its will, its final commands. We're like engineers, scientists. We support the prophets. Running into Sensei wasn't in the calculations, but it doesn't matter. We're leaving now. Leaving? To where? Already? I haven't gotten all the data on Gebra's battle I wanted, though. No. We've done everything we need to in the Glacial Sea. That thing can be set free now. Oh right, we've got what we need to finish our elder sister. Leave Gebra to do what it was created to do. Yes, for the elder sister. Yes, they're going to create Malkuth. So that's that. It was an unexpected surprise, but it was nice to meet you, Sensei. We'll see each other again sooner than you might think. Hold it right there. I have questions for Well, there goes the three Decagrammation followers. ... To be continued. The Fifth Prophet. Episode 17, The Fifth Prophet. I'm unable to find any traces of the strange beings. It's as if they never existed. Do you know anything about them? Nothing more than what they told us. Engineers, scientists, and assistants to Decagrammation prophets. Even from the grave, Decagrammation and its machinations continue to plague us. There's too many unanswered questions. I don't know why they called us here, but it seems our presence here was a final component in completing this elder sister they spoke of. If they needed all of us, or a specific individual, and why, I don't know. I don't know, though. Maybe it was the nameless prophets and the god's technology in the Abi Eshu they were after. Or even the Shidam chest. There are still many unknowns around the General Student Council's president's last gift to Kishal. ... Yeah, Arona is very mysterious. It could even be the super delicate genius hacker Akeboshi Himari's fearsome gift of omniscience. That's not real. Do you know who this elder sister is? Not right now. I need more data. We'll have to do some research and analysis when we return to the lab. President, I just remembered something. Huh? Decagrammatone's last words to us. Yep, the last prophet, Malkuth. Ah, yes, I can see it. The prophet to lead all of the prophets, my final project, Malkuth, leading the charge to validate my existence. Malkuth. You're right, Amy. Malkuth would be the last Sephira in the Tree of Life, I believe. We may be at the precipice of a never-before-seen catastrophe. What do we do, President? Prepare. We will have to prepare to fight those who carry out Decagrammatone's will. We'll be at odds with the three engineers, Ein, Sof, and Or. ... I would assume we have very little time to do so. This is merely speculation, but I expect it will be no small task either. Kivodos will have to ready itself for a fight against all 10 prophets recorded in the Tree of Life. All 10 prophets. You understand that time is of the essence. We must take immediate action. What we're missing as of right now is information. We'll need to gather as much data on the fifth prophet Gebera as possible. I like this idea. The weather here is very nice. We can treat this like a vacation. Are those real words coming out of your mouth? How can you call these conditions vacation-worthy? This frozen tundra is more like a prison. Let's not lose our composure. It's important to maintain a calm mind at times like this. See, Toki is on my side. Sensei, help. We can't change the situation, so let's make the most of it. Et tu, Sensei. Fine, I will adapt to a cold temperature, so enjoy your frigid vacation. Yay, off we go! Up there's Malkuth in the background. Ah, it is nearly complete. Yes, 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 our elder sister will be complete and born into this world soon. Will she remember us? Will she not? Does it matter? It does not. Elder sister, awaken. The kingdom of Decagrammation rises. Elder sister, our Malkuth. Yep, this popped up in PV 4.5. And then Chapter 2 took forever to come out. Chapter 2 of Decagrammation. Huh? Did I never complete Chapter 17 before? What the? I definitely read it before. I don't know why that thing popped up. Okay, let's start this. Episode 1, Glacial Sea again. How's it looking, Amy? Toki? No major changes detected during recon. I've identified the occasional Decagrammation follower, but they are not hostile. No combat initiated. We only decided to continue operations here in hopes of securing more data on the fifth prophet Gebera. But we've got nothing. This feels like a waste of manpower and resources. More importantly, this environment is too harsh for a delicate, beautiful, super genius, chic, cool beauty like me. You've added more adjectives to your moniker, President. Furthermore, I believe chic and cool are inaccurate descriptions. Bro, that's so rude. That's so rude, Amy. Absolutely wrong. I'm the very epitome of chic, cool beauty. Amy, you really must think more highly of me. Yes, Amy, regardless of reality, it is important to encourage high self-esteem in both ourselves and others. Toki, has anyone ever told you that some things are better left unsaid? Yes, you know me very well, President Himari. However, I do not understand the sentiment. I have no desire to either. Do something about this, Sensei. It was bad enough with Amy, and now I must endure Toki as well. Toki isn't ill-intentioned, at the very least. That's precisely the problem. Rio's about to show up sooner or later. Let's move on to the matter at hand. We need to collect more data on Gebera. I do have a report on that matter. It is what you may call a hunch, however. Oh, that piques my interest. Please, elaborate. Yes, my hunch is about Gebera itself. To be precise, it is an impression I received during our battle. To me, it appears that Gebera was avoiding direct engagement, as if it did not want to incite an all-out war between us. Agreed. I felt its primary motive was not to fight. I see. Then if we evaluate what we know of Gebera so far, you've surmised that it's doing its utmost to delay battle, unlike the other Decagrammaton prophets we've encountered, because of an ulterior motive we have yet to uncover. That's correct. I would never ignore Toki's intuition, and considering you fought it face to face, I trust your report. However, that doesn't change what needs to be done. Continue to track Gebera and its activity? Yes, Sensei. Let's say Gebera has some masterful plan brewing in the background. Then it's the Super Phenomenon Task Force's job to figure out what it is. Everyone, without further ado. We're getting attacked. Amy, alert! We're under attack! An unpredicted pattern. President, we're under attack. Yes, I heard. For them to change their MO and suddenly aggress. Was some kind of new command structure established, and they're now seeking to engage a battle? Or perhaps it's retaliation for us chasing down Gebera's trail. There is no trace of Gebera. We haven't found a wisp of it. Yes, I found nothing while analyzing data either. And what could have prompted? Analysis and contemplation will have to wait. Commencing battle. Okay, when's Gebera gonna return? Probably after this episode. Investigation. I know Rio's supposed to pop up pretty soon right now. Amy, Toki, are you alright? Are you all okay? Report. Oh, wrong tab. I'm Amy. Mission accomplished, President. Likewise, no damage or injury to report. However, during the fight, we discovered two things. One can be delivered by oral report, but the second will require a show and tell. Which should we do first? Let's start with the simple one. Talking is easier. The Decagrammaton's forces and movements appear to be more organized. How so? I will speak. Previously, they appeared to have no sense of direction or leadership. That is no longer the case. They carried out concealment, ambush, and siege tactics perfectly. Of course, they caused no problems for me at all. Peace, peace. Do something, Sensei. The president was already too much, but now Toki's joined her. Toki doesn't have any bad intentions, at least. Don't you think that's the problem? I'm having a very strange sense of deja vu. That expression of distress on Amy's face. Amazing, Toki. Incredible, even. Laudable work. Thank you, President Himari. What was the second item? The one I needed to see. I'll send it to you now. Sensei, please look and tell us what you think as well. What is this? Something massive is plowing through the glacial sea. Having seen it in person, what's your opinion, Amy? It's Gebera. I agree with your assessment. I would also add that the ice's breakage seems to have been caused by a ship of some kind. As you see on the screen, I'd say that is true. As the recon master around here, I would assert that we must follow this trail. Could this be a trace of Gebera we've been searching for? ... No, I don't think so. Do you remember when we first encountered Gebera? It came out of nowhere, bursting up from under the glacial sea's bed of ice. I get what the president is trying to say. Exactly, Gebera has always taken advantage of its ability to mobilize undetected beneath the glacial sea, from what we've seen of its movement. This is a far cry from its usual patterns. Whatever did this was showing off. It's not in line with Gebera's previous behavior. Like it was putting its strength on display. It could be something even worse than Gebera. Another prophet? Nothing is confirmed yet. We've been floundering, without leads, ever since we lost track of Gebera. But it appears it is time for us to take action. Then let's follow the trail. And pause on our efforts to find Gebera? I see. If this is connected to another prophet, as Toki and I suspect, then Gebera is likely somewhere along this path as well. And those children have been weighing on my mind. Yes, children. Children are always on Sensei's mind. What do you mean? The three engineers we encountered, Ein, Soph, and Or. They were the first ones to actually attempt to communicate with us. Their appearances here could hardly be a mere coincidence. Alright, Sensei, I agree. Amy and Toki will begin tracking down the... What are you talking about, President? You have to come too. Yes, and Sensei should come. Huh? Me too? And me? Of course, who knows how far this trail will take us. Walking will be inefficient. We have a helicopter in the operation room. We should use that. Yes, efficiency is important. I'll say it again. Since it's important, efficiency really is important. Do you realize you're asking me, a delicate, weak, frail, and fragile beauty, to fly through the harsh environments of the glacial sea? It's fine, President. You are much stronger than you think. I guarantee it. That's right, President Himari. To be precise, you're like a red panda raising its little arms, trying to block a path. A red panda? That's so... Red pandas are not very threatening. Does that mean I'm strong or weak? The scope of the search is going to expand significantly. It will be best to move as a group from here on out. I can hardly argue with Sensei. Understood. Amy, Toki, please return and we will commence our investigation of the new clue. You're strangely excited about this, Sensei. Connect this part with this, and then have the cylinder over there cross again. If my calculations are correct. Ein, there you are. Are you messing with the machines again? Kya! Gah! Yeah, a shock. What did I do? So Soph? You scared me. I'm sorry for the screaming. Scared? What are you getting scared for? It's only you, me, and Or here. Or me and you. No outsiders allowed. Wow, but I was really focused and you spoke to me so suddenly. I couldn't help it. Alright, I'm sorry, okay? Anyway, what's this massive machine for? This child? Well, where do I start? Hold on, I got a message on Discord. I didn't notice before. Okay. I don't need all the dirty details. Just give me the rundown. Ah yes, I've utilized the maximum number of cogs, connected to the proper axles, added more supporting cylinders, and hooked it all up to a power system. You interweave and knit together the maximum number of parts, and have the most biggest ever machine calculator. Another one? But the specs are astronomical. Compared to previous editions, it can memorize 10,050 digits. Digit numbers. 10,050? Dang. Can't you do that with a basic old calculator? Those ones that can fit in your pocket? This is just a factory-sized version of that. Yeah, everyone has their hobbies. I didn't mean to. Wah! You know, now that I'm taking another look, it's super impressive. Yep, yeah. The way you can control this gigantic thing with just one lever. How efficient. Heh, hee, don't you think so? I really like stuff like this. Stuff like what? Uniform massive devices carrying out your rules impeccably? Yes, rules are very good, and having a clear input and output. And yes, it's even bigger if it's a big hard device. It's even better. Why is she talking about big hard devices here, huh? That's kind of sus, you know. And if it can move forever without outside help, there's nothing better in the whole world. Wait, perpetual motion machines are only hypothetical. And you can't call things big and hard. oh, I remember this dialogue. I read through this before, so this is just why can't she call things big and hard, huh? What does that mean, huh? Is that so? Why is that, Soph? Well, that's... Yes, that's because among the humans, they're expressions of vulgarity. That's what you were saying, yes, Soph? Or... While I could not ascertain the reason, I learned in my research of Kivodas' social protocol that this expression causes humans an embarrassment of some sort. But this begs the question, why is Soph so proficient in human idioms? And now that you mention it, see, I'm just curious too. Hurry, confess. Or drop it, if you don't. Today's topic, how did Soph come to learn human expressions? My first theory, Soph is a stalker who finds pleasure in observing inferior races such as humans. She enjoys their contradictory manners, the way they often convolute their goals by unnecessarily fretting over morals and processes. She does this despite the fact that it's absolutely a divergence from the objective we should be investigating. We will find out here and now while Soph's logic circuits are overloaded. I like that Or has like 3 eyes like this. It's very silly. The end goal is to observe Soph's expression of embarrassment. Enough! And dead. Ow. Are you alright, Or? You reap what you sow. Stop indulging yourself with useless yammering and focus on deciphering the commandment. We need to hasten and prove their existence before the completion of the altar. The commandment? But I finished it. Already? Yes, the data we gathered during the battle with Abi Eshu was an immense boon. I'm gonna look up Abi Eshu, because that's definitely a biblical reference. It sounds very Hebrew. The 8th king of the first dynasty of Babylon. Okay, no, it is Near Eastern though. Okay. Eternal seat of kingship, mighty king, king of Babylon, king of the land of Sumer and Akkad, king who makes the 4 quarters be at peace. In 1684 BC. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. You should have disclosed that information to begin with. No violence! Oh wait, I didn't read this part. What other reason would I have to interact with you, if not about the commandment? My, is this what they call an inflated ego, Soph? You should have disclosed that information to begin with. No violence! And they're fighting. Trying to get Koyuki up here. This is the commandment of the nameless gods. At last, with this in hand, we can finally reproduce the sublime before the sublime, to be honest. Before the sublime. To be honest, I really thought this was nothing more than a long-lost myth. Not so long, or lost. It's written in the Master's records. Yes, the Master declared, "Prove my being to the far reaches of the land." But variables out of anyone's control brought about the tragedy. Sin will proliferate the land, and all plans born of that mind shall be wicked. Water will purify all. Well, it's what one would call an unfortunate result. That's why we had to look for new leads, a different direction. And that's what led us here, but... What's wrong, An? What thought plagues you? Even if it wasn't pursuit of truth and proof of the Master's existence, was it truly necessary to rely on an abandoned power? But I don't mean to rebel against the Master's teachings. What brings about this curiosity? We are faultless, as we were created flawless. Therefore, anything we do is also without fault. Well, the intent behind Ein's questions do not escape me entirely. We are the embodiment of perfection, so why do we need to change? To find ways to improve our functions? That's it. That's why I think we... Now. That's where you're wrong, Ein. Rewire your logic circuits in this fashion. We, as perfect beings, are merely utilizing the tool of the Nameless God's power. It was, in fact, a verification of our perfection. Is that how it is? That's right. Who else could wield such a power beside us? The perfect creations. And once we perfectly implement our plan, the fragments of this land will be converted into our source. If you really think about it, they give themselves fancy names like Nameless Gods, but they're just old, ancient fossils at this point. They're nothing but fuel to us, like the fossil fuels the humans love so much. There's not one singular thing wrong about siphoning power from beings manifested from past legacies. Huh? What's with the strange looks? I'm sorry, I didn't quite understand that fossil fuel analogy. Worry not, Ein. Consider it a strange humor quirk that only Soph can truly comprehend. I, myself, cannot comprehend Soph's curious infatuation with such inferior beings. Curiosity is too strong of a description. That's our territory, right? We're going to rule over them. So it's more like livestock? Yes, exactly. Just as humans know the ins and outs of their own livestock. What is this? Livestock? Probably another strange and trivial concept that only Soph knows. The stunks ticking out like bleh, bleh. Very cute face from Or. and then the freaking three face, the cat face. Get away from her, Ein. Leave Soph and her peculiarities here, and we shall test the new computer device you developed. You get away. You're a bad influence on Ein. False. You are the epitome of an influence that is negative. Oh, wait. Soph. Or, don't fight. Uh-oh. Huh? This is a message from Gebera? From darling Gebera? I must check immediately. It's suggesting an operation all on its own, and to have its limits released. No, our Gebera can't handle that much strain. Let's hear it out for now. Gebera's original mission was to identify and eradicate any enemies within the Glacial Sea. It seeks to complete its directive. I can sympathize. Wonderful. A revenge match of sorts. Well, darling Gebera is our little hothead, but still. There's more? Although, unlikely in the event that Gebera is defeated, it requests the enemies be lured to that place. A plan B, you say? Fascinating. My. An issue of differing import. Well, it looks fun, so let us comply. You're sure? Not that I have an opinion one way or another. I object. If it's that place, and our darling Gebera's intention... Yes. It isn't ready to function yet. It isn't ready yet to function at 100% capacity. However, the plan itself, you can't help but approve of. As she says, its strength is on par with this plan's demands. Force the enemy to fight until they find themselves teetering at their limits. Terrain advantages are on our side as well. But how do we know this plan will work? If something happens to our baby... Where are these festering doubts, Ein? In that event, you'll simply need to step in. Ah, you're right. I really have to clear my head then. Wah. If it happens, then Ein will rise to the occasion with excitement. Hee. Also, I like how their design is based off the three wise monkeys. Hear no evil is Soph, Or is see no evil, and then Ein is speak no evil. Then we'll all agree now. Do we agree to Gebro's plans? I say yes. Yes, we must allow them to grow. Allow them all to grow. Respect their autonomy. The prophets have only just opened their eyes after all. Alright, if Soph and Or think so, and more importantly, if our darling Gebro wishes. I'll do my utmost to prove how we can employ the Nameless God's power, in ways before unimagined. Next episode, 2nd. We've been following the trail deeper into the glacial sea for a considerable time now, but there is nothing of significant note. Let's pause to organize our data and reevaluate our goals. Please pull up the video, Amy. Yes, President. Our actions can be categorized into 3 main stages. We battled Gebra, found this clue, and now we're tracking it. But at the core of our investigation, we are unable to determine Gebra's intentions here. Hasn't it always been difficult to find out the Prophet's motives? Of course, there were the exceptions of Chesed, that was a munitions factory, and Kethler, that was guarding the ruined submerged district. And during that, we encountered 3 strange children who claimed to be engineers and followers of Decagrammation. They attacked us. That's all correct. However, what is truly of interest to me was their mention of the Nameless God's power. To be exact, they called it forbidden technology. Yes, they realized immediately that it was the same power used on my weapon, Abi Eshu. And so, I came to the conclusion that there is no direct connection between Decagrammation and the Nameless Gods. I'd originally surmised that there must be some relation between the two, but I was incorrect. There's too many unanswered questions. I don't know why they called us here, but it seems our presence here was the final component in completing this elder sister they spoke of. Whether they needed all of us or just a specific individual and why, I still don't know. Maybe it was the nameless priests and gods technology in the Abi Eshu they were after. Or even the Shidam chest. There's still many unknowns around the General Student Council's president's last gift to Shawl. It could even be the super delicate, super genius hacker Akeboshi Himari's fearsome gift of omniscience. That's not real. I feel like this is all a flashback, yeah. That's what we know. The rest is my hypothesis. But the reason those children, the engineers who introduced themselves as Ein, Soph, and Or, called us to a glacial sea was to complete this elder sister, then we can predict that the information they needed the most was data from Abi Eshu. Yes, that appears accurate. Abi Eshu's data? It's a simple supposition, Sensei. They were already aware of the Nameless God's power. So upon learning of such a power, what would be the natural next step? It would be to acquire and validate data, and to confirm if it can be used to their advantage. They fought us in order to gather data on Abi Eshu? Then the real purpose behind that fight... Correct, it was all a part of their strategy. Although, I'm still unclear on just what their strategy or motive was. As a caveat, this is all pure speculations. Speculations we've been having trouble finding any shred of evidence for. However, it would align with why Gebra has been refusing to meet us on the battlefield. And on top of everything, we've encountered a new prophet. To have left such a conspicuous trail, they must have some purpose in the glacial sea, right? That is likely the case. I'm curious about its appearance. Me as well, perhaps more than anything else. But again, we're left with no clues. The only thing I can deduce, based on the trail we saw, is that it is unimaginably huge. Large. I suppose I would also surmise that it's capable of moving alone for extended periods of time. The Nameless God's power, Gebra, the engineers of Decagrammation, and the unknown prophet's motives. Listing it all out like that feels ominous. Just what are they after? There must be an answer, hiding just beneath the surface. Oh, it's time for another fight. Oh, I saw a Twitter post. Hold on, I need to respond to this. Okay. What's happening all of a sudden? Anti-aircraft fire. We're under attack. We should land, President. There are hostiles in the air as well. Your orders, Sensei? Emergency landing. Yes, commencing emergency landing. We're surrounded. I'll break through. Toki? Yes, I shall make quick work of them. They are very persistent. Is this attack also with the intent to collect data? No, this! It's as if the trail we were following led us directly to this force of Decagrammation troops. Was this all a trap, or...? Huh? The enemy forces are suddenly retreating. In the ideal case, they will have recognized their inferiority and planned a strategic escape. However, this does not appear to be that. Yep, we're about to be attacked. Question mark? This is. Could it be? Present. NCT approaching for 50 meters below. This is where you've been, Gebra. Yep, it's time to fight Gebra again. I don't think this is the actual raid version of Gebra still, so... But then it does actually have, it does actually have a lot of HP. Obviously, we're not meant to win this battle. Yep. Yep, it just insta-kills us, dang. Story mode. Okay. Next episode, reunion. Oh, this is finally where Rio shows up. She pulls a hero moment and saves us all. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for the Decagrammation story for today. I'll probably stream again tomorrow. But before we end stream, I still have 30-ish minutes before I usually end stream. So what we're going to do is actually, instead of fighting the thing, I might have to do that off stream because I need to optimize my rotation. But we can do the lobby. I want to play these games. So yeah, there are rewards for getting to certain stages. Okay, so also there's a secret thing. So
私たちが作ったゲー
Up,
ムです
up, down, down, left, right, left, right.
お帰りなさい
Yep.
先生
The,
まだまだ改善点はたくさんあ
you,
ります
you
が
unlock one of the best characters.
頑張って作
Box
ったの
Yuzu.
で楽しんでくださると嬉しいです
Also, if you just move like that, I don't think you want piercing. I think you want burn for Yuzu. You can shoot more if you move like that. You can't shoot while moving, but you can. I think reflecting, maybe increase hit rate.
わかりました
Reflecting may or may not be useful. It depends on the character. But I think for Yuzu, I think you just want
引きます
you just want more attack buffs.
いや
Oh, that barely missed me. Okay, that should be. Oh, there's too many enemies. Too many bullets. Too many bullets. Let's try to hide behind some cover.
引きます
Yeah, you increase your rate of fire if you just tap, let to shoot, tap, let to shoot. Okay. I think recovery through defeat is very important for the longer stages, but this is normal mode, so I don't take too much damage anyway. But I still prefer that when I'm picking up for hard mode. Hard mode is actually very difficult to get through. I think movement speed
わ
might
か
be
りまし
useful,
た任せてください
just so I can walk quicker, try to dodge sometimes.
はあへい
Yeah, Cardboard Box Yuzu is, I think, supposed to be the best character. But Midori, I like Midori and Momoi as well because they're rapid fire. Regular Yuzu is not too bad either. Aris is very hard to use. I think you need a lot more buffs in order to get her going. Attack speed increase is sort of useful. I know you can increase your attack just by moving like this,
引きます
but still increasing the rate of fire when you're just standing still is also very helpful.
いや
Though honestly though, this was way harder when it was just the phone controls. But using WASD is very helpful here. Decreasing target speed. I think more attack might be useful.
わかりました
Okay.
任せてください
Oh, that's a grenade launcher. You get me behind cover. That's kind of annoying. Cool. Okay. No, I'm taking too many hits. Thankfully, this is normal mode, so I'm not taking too much damage. Even still, but reflecting projectiles, crit
わかり
increase.
ました任せてください
What I would really like to get is the there's an upgrade that lets you shoot 3 projectiles at once, that isn't the sideways one. It's the it's the three. It's like in an arrow, like a triple pattern, triple spread pattern. Because the T formation one is very useless most of the time. Do do do. The grenades are very annoying. There it is, diagonal projectiles. This one's very useful. But yeah, this minigame is very fun. Nice roguelike. I think all the minigames technically are roguelikes, the ones that they added to the arcade machine. I'm just gonna go this way.
Hey! Hey!
Okay. Piercing is not useful for Yuzu. Let's just recover some HP. Up and here's the boss. Her things actually do hit and then she spreads, but I'm doing this pretty good. Yeah, if you have to stay far away because of that attack. And then this attack is very annoying to try to dodge. Okay, cool. We've won. So what I mostly wanted to do that because you get rewards for that, but I don't know what these rewards are. Avant-garde coin A. Okay. Next one is the Shupogaki one. Oh, I see. So this one's for free, and then it gives you coins so that you can play these ones. Okay, I get it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Be this way. So I think this one's very straightforward. There's not really much I can do here to change. Because you have to go through all these panels, but in the later stages you can start skipping panels. Okay. Okay, easy enough puzzle there. Next stage. Okay. So goal start. So you could maybe skip this one if you go that way and then turn that way. Really depend on what you have though. Let's start with the simple ones that I know are gonna have to be there. Because there's just no option here. And then the card game one is the card game minigame is also very fun. Okay, that has to be straight. So curve. Actually no, you have to go through these ones that are marked with an exclamation point. So I have to use all of them up. No way to skip. Okay. Okay. And straight paths are pretty simple on where they're supposed to go here. That one can't be possible. Yeah, this should go right here. Turn it here. This one goes right here. This one definitely has to go here. This one has to go here. I need a couple more straightaways when it gives me those. Let's see, what other turns do I have to make? I have to make this turn. Okay, finally some straightaways I can finally straight away, but okay. And yeah, I'm gonna have to use the last couple straightaways here. This one's definitely gonna be a turn. Another straightaway. Another turn. Straightaway right here. And he's gonna turn right at the end. Okay. All of them filled in. Let's go. Oh yeah, no, the Shupo ones, they're supposed to come out December, I think. But Arona and Plana got delayed, and that was super annoying. And then hello Pinoy Ricochet. Yes, I am laying some tracks down. Okay, so this right here. Okay, yep, another turn here. So I technically don't need to use this if I can get enough. If I can get the correct things, I can just ignore this part completely. Okay, that's gonna have to be a sharp turn. I'm gonna have to go through here. So sharp turn, and then okay, straightaway. We can use one straightaway here maybe. Sharp turn has to be here. Oh wait, I just know I'm starting from the goal, and it's August. I might have misremembered when it's supposed to come. Let me just check my email. Hikari, when does Hikari come? Let's see, Shupo's and Alba. Mine says it should be this order, just 3. January to March. Yeah, mine says January to March. I don't know if they might come faster. Oh no, this can't be a sharp turn. Let's see, where should a sharp turn go? I don't actually need the sharp turn, I don't think. This sharp turn's, yeah, kind of useless, right? Yeah, no, it seems kind of useless. Okay, straight away here. Turn here. I'm ordering from Good Smile US because just cause I don't know. I don't know what else to say. But so I'm also not what I'm saying is might not be accurate. But I could for Ami Ami. My thing with Ami Ami is I didn't like their shipping options. So, and also Good Smile JP. Last time I ordered the ninjas, it was super annoying because I had to pay. They packaged each of them separately for some reason, so then I had to pay the freaking import fee for 3 separate times. So I'd rather just get them all in one package. This one definitely goes here. Okay. 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 Sure. These sharp turn pieces are very useless. Cause like, what am I supposed to use these sharp turn pieces for? Like, the only useful one was right here because I had to turn from here. I'm just trying. Like, what were the point of these sharp turn pieces it gave me? Just kind of wasted my time. Oh yeah, Makeup Work Club is supposed to come next month. Rona is also supposed to come next month. It says they delayed it to June 2026. So hopefully I get them. Okay, but yeah, that's enough for Shupos. I wanted to play a couple of these games. Let's see if I might have enough time to try to do cheese. I can maybe one round it. Let's see. Let's go scroll all the way to cheese. Yeah, the U-turns just I don't really understand what the U-turns are for. Yep, let's fight cheese. I'm gonna try this. So my issue is I've been trying to pull for Himari, but I can't get her. I just can't get her. It's so annoying. But yeah. And then I'm also missing Idomari, which is very annoying. And I have my own Cherino, but my Cherino is not quite strong enough, I've noticed. So I do have to borrow one. And sadly, I don't think a lot of people put out their own Cherinos. Like, there's this guy, but he's level 85. That's definitely not good enough, and he's only 4-star. My Cherino is also only 4-star. Oh, is that what that meant? I've just been using a guide. You got Himari in her free pulls. I have not gotten anything. I think I got purple twice, but they're both characters I already have. One of them was Mina. If you want to scroll back and stream, you could see my openings for today. But one of them was Mina, and then one of them was Ray. Let me put Koyuki back here so she's visible. Okay, let's see if I can do this raid. I think it's these guys. Okay, let me pull up the guide. So that's Kether. Hold on, I need cheese clear. So yeah, move her here. Hanase! Cherino's so cute. I never played Helldivers.
With the accuracy buffs from bosses,
I've heard
Chirino
it
doesn't
can
miss
be
anymore,
fun,
and hopefully
you know.
Mika doesn't become Miska. This team is easier because Himari can bait a few back shots, so Mari doesn't need to heal all the time. Himari basic skill debuff also helps finish the boss faster.
Okay. Okay, I got this guide ready. Okay, start off. Wait for Cherino. Wait for it. Wait for it. Gotta wait for it. Okay, Cherino soon. Didn't say my Mika is barely strong enough, I think. But I've had issues trying to one-team this. And Himari at 7 on Cherino. Okay, Cherino at 5 for right now. Shikasenda! Okay. Cherry No's just barely not strong enough. This one I'm borrowing. Oh yeah, I already used your Cherry No. This is just a practice run because I need to practice using a different Cherry No. Even with your Cherry No, I think I screwed it up, so I had to do one more run of it, which is it's still not too bad. 21 tickets isn't too much of a difference, but still. Also, I think I just missed using some points there. So I'm just trying to trying to practice this rotation, because right at the end of cheese I just barely missed it at the right at the end of chess. Okay. Why are they moving all over the place? Okay. Shikasen da! Okay. Okay, now I need to check the rotation again. Yeah, I need to. My problem is I need to upgrade my own Cherry now. But getting her to UE 40, I don't have enough Ligma. Or yeah, I don't have enough Ligma to buy all her Elif. And then grinding out hard mode is just way too. It just would take too long, like because you only get 3. Okay, next rotation is Seiya at 9. Seiya right now, then Mari right now, and then Himari right now. Okay, Cherino should have been earlier, but that's fine. Kether on the Goliath. Okay, Kether on Goliath. Seiya on 9.9. Okay, Cherino. Did I mess up? My Cherino isn't, oh no, it's Mari at 9. Okay, no, I misread the rotation. Okay, so Mari at 9. Nagisa on Cherino. Cherino at 7.5. So, right about now. Then Himari at 5.5, so probably right now. Yeah. I just missed one of them? Okay, that screws up. That kind of screws it up. Okay, no, I think I got it. It's just like they're just weak enough that they barely miss timing. But yeah, I think I'll have to end stream here and do this on my own. Okay, but yeah, I'll do that off stream. I'll probably stream again tomorrow because NA is really fast. NA has been clearing these bosses within a day. It's actually insane. So by tomorrow next stream, Chesed should already be defeated, and then we'll move on to probably, I think Gebra's supposed to be next, right after Chesed. Because right now, let me check. What's Gebra getting buffed? Yeah, but Gebra's been getting buffed by Chesed. So once we defeat Chesed, we can defeat Gebra. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And Koyuki says bye.